Yeah. As Ian says, it is go time. I was so afraid. I was looking at the board and it said 0 people watching. I'm like, could be we could get shut out tonight.
What games are we up against tonight?
I think it's the Padres and
Padres and Phillies is going on right now. Bryce Harper hit a home run already.
Yeah, that guy. I don't know. He's
I don't know. He's
right.
He's doing okay.
Yes. What's the wrestling chant? Overrated? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. They said the same thing about Pujols. I used to go to many a ballpark where they go, "Oh man, that Pujols, man, he ain't no good, man. He's on steroids."
He's pool
guys. Yeah. And I was like, out of my way, Hall of Famer at bat. And lo and behold, Pujols made it.
It's opening day in basketball.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
Who cares about basketball?
Well, yes. This is the best time of the year for sports fans. This is
it's
weeks where all 4 major sports in the United States are being played at the same exact time. So we'll have that for a few weeks.
Yeah, and as opposed to the All-Star game week where literally there's nothing.
Right. I mean, that's why they do. That's why they do those ESPN like award shows because there's nothing on that day. Right. It's like a blank day. Yeah. And so whenever you see that, it happens like twice a year where there's like no sporting events on certain days. But we're all about baseball, right? Even though we're not watching the Major League Baseball playoffs, we know what's going on, but we love to celebrate baseball and drink some craft beer. So, hey, why don't we get into it? Welcome to another Tuesday night. This is the weekly Baseball Brew Crew podcast. We are a little bit country. We are a little bit rock and roll. Not rock and roll, lock and roll.
Lock and low.
Keeping baseball history alive, one craft beer at a time. Wherever you are watching us, give us a like and a follow. And if you love beer with your baseball, please, for God's sakes, tell a friend.
For real.
Yeah. We need to double our numbers and let's get this thing going. We've done this for 130 weeks, 129 officially, but so either we're going to set a world record. Maybe that's how we'll get noticed. We'll just keep on going for the rest of our lives doing this.
Well, don't worry. I got another 150 years in me, so you're fine.
Oh,
at least.
Don't say
at
that.
Least.
Don't limit yourself.
Yeah, so I mean, we're just gonna keep on going until these numbers multiply. All right, so just so everybody knows, and just putting it out to the universe, the Bruniverse, as it were. But we wanted to give a shout out to our Patreon supporters, all the good people that help us with the Baseball Brew Crew podcast. Here they are, the good people. Thank you so much for supporting. It's really, really great. And we couldn't do it without you. If you would like to become a Patreon supporter, go to patreon.com/beerbaseball and throw a couple bucks in the tip jar. And, we love doing this and we love everybody that comes and watches us live. So thank you so much for being here. Here's the lineup card for today. We have no scratches. We are a full lineup, a full infield. Well, I mean, 4. I mean, if we shift correctly, right? But in the leadoff spot, returning is our VP of Content Development. It is Angelo Trinidad. Welcome. Okay, Angelo is not here. I spoke too soon.
There he is.
There he is.
Wait, what happened?
Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy to be back after 2 weeks on.
He's gonna pregnant pause. It's for dramatics here.
Dramatics, absolutely.
All right. I need some interlude music.
Where's your old funky backing track used to play? No. Oh no!
Let's see it again.
Michael buffering. I like that. Good job, board decision. Good job, Adam.
Is he back? Are you back?
Am I back?
No.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I mean, I hear
you. You are. Go for it. We waited patiently. And
technical difficulties.
Yes.
In the lead opposition, Angelo Trinidad.
Yay!
Hey,
yeah, and he's always has good stuff. It's very whatever. Hey, we're doing it live, pal.
Live now.
Kevin,
Next.
did I tell you Angelo?
Go for it.
Kevin, did I tell you Angelo's favorite construction joke?
No.
He's still working on it.
Okay, we've lost every follower that we had, and I was begging people to stay around, and literally half of them left. So,
Jackie Martley would use that joke.
Hey, maybe I should do this. No, I'm not. I was just going to start over.
Wonderful.
All right, from the top.
Jeez, dude.
From the top. I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna start from the top, but skip over Angelo. But next, he's a field correspondent and senior research analyst. He is Kevin Lyon, and he's on time.
I'm kidding.
Oh, we're doing the worst show ever.
It's the worst show we ever did. I
think our worst show was episode 6, by the way. For many reasons.
I was not on that show, sir.
Yes, exactly.
That's right. Who's that on the
hello?
Let's give this another try.
Michael,
we're literally down to one person watching. We had 9 at the beginning.
Oh no.
Let's see it again. Angela, are you good?
I can hear you guys good. Can you hear me okay?
Okay, we can hear you perfectly.
Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Sorry, guys. So I was gone for the last 2 weeks and almost made it 3 weeks in a row because of the technical difficulties. But I'm here, I'm back, and I have my beer in hand, and I'm ready to go on Tuesday night.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so we have Angelo Trinidad, we have Kevin Lyon, and hitting third is the Goodwill Ambassador and the Sultan of Swig. It is Cowboy Jack Durango. Save us, Cowboy.
When I walk outside, the ladies scream, "There goes the boss," and Bruce Springsteen ain't nowhere around. How we doing tonight, boys?
Doing better now. Doing better now. Now that we have a full crew. According to StreamYard, even StreamYard's giving me some back talk, like not even telling me all the people that are here. So, hey, how about this? My name is Michael Mondragon. I'm your humble host, and I'm going to give you the show of a lifetime. So are you guys ready for the ride? Let's do it, right? Okay.
I'm not ready for the ride. I have an objection. I just see something on the screen and on that slide that does not add up to me, Michael Mondragon.
What's that?
I see something that says Cowboy Jack.
It's Cowboy.
No, excuse me, because that is what is called a nickname. On this very show last week, that man said his one and only nickname is the Mr. Number 1 in the Fantasy Baseball League. So I demand that gets changed, or I'm going to just call him Jarrett.
Ooh. Wow.
I mean, dirty, bro.
That's your one and only nickname. So Cowboy Jack, whoever is dead to me.
Bubblebug says I saw Rick Flair throw a pitch. That's nice. That's awesome. Wow.
Dude, I'm impressed that she got the Ric Flair reference.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yes.
So did she see Ric Flair throw a first pitch or throw a pitcher, the first pitcher down?
Yes, exactly. Like topped it off. Yes. Mr. Fantasy Baseball League.
Mr. Number one in the fantasy baseball league. His one and only
number
nickname.
one on the stat line and number one in our hearts, right?
Yes, exactly.
There he
yes.
is.
Yes. All right, so let's do a fantastic show for these good people who showed up that are not in my StreamYard chat. So we could have 100 for all we know. So let's do it. Let's find out what we are drinking tonight. We all bring a craft beer and we talk about it, and then we talk baseball. So up first, I'm gonna hand it to Angelo.
All right. So in celebration of Oktoberfest that's currently going on, I'm drinking from Brewery X Brewing Company, their Bavarian style Fest beer lager, 5.8% ABV. And if I do this correctly, this is called the Fest beer. Ja? Did I do it right? Did I do it right? I don't know if I did it right.
Sounds good to me.
But yes, but this is their Oktoberfest lager for the season. And I couldn't find a description for it anywhere online, but it's definitely crisp. It's definitely light, and I didn't pour this in a glass, but it's a little bit lighter than a traditional October style lager. Usually they're a little bit darker.
We're gonna hang on every word here.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys not hear me?
I think I went out too. I would. Boy,
yeah, I think you. I'm like going. Am I the only one still here? Oh, jeez.
Goodness gracious, what is going on tonight? Go ahead, Angela. I'm sorry.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I was still on here, and I was talking to everyone. But yeah, so
I at least heard you.
Okay, great, perfect. All right, so we're good. So yeah, so
but this is one when I was at.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Indeed.
Are you serious?
See what happens? See, Kevin, what happens when you come in all hot and mean?
All right, Mr. Number One in the Fantasy Baseball League.
All right, I'm sorry that I don't know what's going on. So,
and now you're perfect.
Yes, exactly. So, when I went to Brewery X recently, I did not even see this. I didn't even see it in cans. I think I would have gotten this one as well. So, this looks like a good one, and obviously just a seasonal beer, probably.
Yeah, it's a Trader Joe's special for sure.
Oh, is that right? Okay,
I saw that Trader Joe's. I'm sure that's where you got it, right, Angelo?
I did get it at Trader Joe's.
Got it. Next up, Kevin Lyon with an old favorite.
An old favorite indeed for you and I especially. So for those of you who, if you're ever going to be in Anaheim, you're going to go to an Angels game or talk about hockey, Anaheim Ducks game. There's a brewery called Noble Ale Works. It's been around for over a decade. And you can park there, get a beer at way lower prices than in the arena or the stadium. Park for free, have a beer, relax, walk over there, and you're already ahead of the game. So this is one of their baseball themed beer called Aim for the Fences. It's a cold IPA coming in at 7.9. I figure for the difference is they ferment the beer at a lower temperature than they do for normal IPAs. That's the difference.
Oh, wow.
So this has been out for a few years. I know Michael and I have definitely had it before. And if I had it available to go, and what's interesting, you have a photo there of an Angels themed colors. Mine is actually Padres themed colors.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. So the only thing I don't know is what is the deal with the number. Oh, it's Ohtani and Mike. Is that,
yeah,
Ohtani
exactly.
Right. On this one, 19 and 35 here. It's up for the Padres.
Let's see that can. Oh, no.
So that's probably what Machado and
I thought 19 is Tony Gwynn.
Oh, Tony Gwynn, of course. Yeah. And who's 35?
35 is Jurickson Profar.
No. Is that Trevor Hoffman?
I was exactly what I was going to say, Trevor Hoffman.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds about right. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking of 19. I was thinking current players. I was thinking like a Tatis Jr. or Soto or
right. Yeah.
It's interesting they do that for the San Diego market. Yeah, for sure. It's totally using that.
So it's not Trevor Hoffman. Trevor Hoffman was 51. So let's see.
Oh, okay.
51. So who's 35 would be
someone do the research.
Is it Randy Jones? No.
Yeah, Jones. Yep. Randy Jones.
Randy Jones.
There's no one currently of that number?
No, it's retired.
Is it retired?
Yeah.
Wow, they would retire his number. All right, so there you go. Yeah, Padres retired number. That's a deep cut right there. And usually usually I'm doing the deep cuts around here, you know. So I'll take it. And to go on the description here of Untapped, there you go. Your team is down 0-3 with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. You're at the plate with the bases loaded and a full count. Amarillo is on first. El Dorado is on second. And Centennial is halfway down the line on third. What are you going to do, sport? Aim for the fences and crush that damn thing.
Whoa.
Gentlemen, awesome. This is a fine cold IPA at 7.9%. Well done, Noble Ale Works, an old favorite of ours here.
Yeah, but I also believe the artwork is a parody of Big League Chew.
Yeah, it looks like. That was, I believe Ed.
That's Ed mentioned that as well.
Yeah, it's a really cool can. I wish I didn't realize it until I saw it in the receipt where it said Padres. I should have got the Angels can because I wore my Angels shirt because I figured, well, Noble's where I've gone for like a decade before an Angel game.
Yeah, Ed says they were the first Cy Young winner, and it's like, and his
still the only one.
Well, I mean, technically they have Snell, but he did it with the Rays. But I'm trying to think of did Musgrove get it?
I don't know.
I don't think he got the Cy Young.
Jake Peavy.
Jake Peavy I got the Cy Young. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah,
and it's interesting too because in that area by Angel Stadium and I always say the Pond, but it's Honda Center now where the Ducks play. A few years ago, there was like multiple places you could park and get beers and go to the game, and now the only local one left is Noble. Because if you go on the other, this is on the Catella side. If you go to the other side of the stadium, it's Orangewood. Yeah, Orangewood. There's a Golden Road and a Carl Strauss, but a couple other smaller places in that area, unfortunately, are no longer around. But
well, Kevin, you gave all your beer money to Radiant.
Yeah,
that's why these other places went away.
That's why Radiant's thriving. I get you.
Exactly.
But you know this Noble definitely has a special place in my heart because that was actually the first real craft brewery I was going to.
I love them too. They have good stuff, and they also when people leave Noble, they actually make great breweries as well. So that's
for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Our next up, this is going to be an interesting one. Cowboy Jack, tell us about this one.
Who?
Yeah, so continuing my journey through Arizona breweries, we're talking about College Street Brew House and Pub in Lake Havasu. College Street, aptly named because during spring break, it is Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's just say it is a gnarly place. And tonight we're talking about the Brother Dewey's Date Ale, which is an old ale. An 8.1 ABV. Brother Dewey's is an old ale brewed with locally sourced dates, Arizona wildflower honey, spices, and Belgian candy sugar. Then it's aged for a minimum of 1 year in a cellar. Brother Dewey's is released once a year in a limited quantity. This flavorful brown ale has been recognized as one of the top examples of its style, receiving a bronze medal at the Great American Beer Fest. And if you're ever in Lake Havasu, don't go during spring break, but check out College Street Breweries and down a Brother Dewey's.
Yeah, that's a good call. As someone who grew up in Arizona, when Lake Havasu, MTV was going to have a spring break there when they started doing that. And I go, it is over. I will never go there. It was already a nightmare going there beforehand with all the people there. When they started doing that, I'm just like, it is over. I will never go there again. But so I'm very surprised that they have a brewery there. That's interesting too. And it was actually hard to find information on this particular beer, but it sounds a lot like the Pliny the Elder or those type of Pliny the Younger, where they just have really seasonal and people try to go get it. It sounds pretty cool though.
Yeah, and dates, dates, wildflower honey. I mean, and alcohol. What can go wrong?
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Thank you for telling us about that one. That's awesome.
I wanted to take a step away. Normally I'm an IPA man, but this one looked interesting.
Yeah, it's super cool. I wouldn't have known about this. My beer is from a Chicago brewery called Half Acre. And I don't know quite how to say this, if it's Tommy, if it's Tome, if it's to me. But this is I'll just say Tome hazy pale ale from Half Acre Beer Company. 5.5 ABV, no IBU, Citra, Mosaic, Idaho 7, and Centennial hops. Sweet and creamy core. I actually had the Vallejo from Half Acre before this. So Half Acre Brewing is, when I went to Chicago in 2019, I think, I was told that there was a couple breweries that to look out for. This was one of them, Half Acre, and then also Revolution Brewing. And Revolution is in where the White Sox play at Guaranteed Rate Field. The very catchy name.
Oh yeah. I got to go there actually in 2019. I did be able to go by Half Acre, and there's some good stuff there.
Oh, that's right. I knew that you had some association with it, but I didn't know if you went there or just had it.
Yeah, I made sure to go. I was able to go there after a Cubs game because it was like 2 miles. I'm like, I can walk that. That's easy.
Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
it's my beer.
Revolution is the largest independent craft brewery in Illinois, proudly brewed only in Chicago. While Half Acre does microbrews that push for raw intensity through the selection of brewing materials and the promotion of natural processes. So this one was actually really good. It reminds me of like a West Coast IPA, even though it's a hazy, but it has a really great kind of really sharp taste to it. So if you ever see this one, pick it up. Super good.
I've had that one too. Yes, it's nice.
Oh, you've had it already.
Yeah,
okay.
Last time I was in Chicago, actually, I got to have that.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
It was Cedric Ceballos because his nickname was Club Ced.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He missed the playoffs to go to Lake Havasu or something like that.
It was something like more or less they thought he was taking the series because he wanted to go to Havasu.
Yeah, funny. Exactly.
I can't be too mean though because he's from my alma mater of Cal State Fullerton, and former slam dunk champion. Sorry, we're talking basketball.
That's right. He had the blindfold.
Yes.
He did.
Yep.
That's right. And one of two sons slam dunk champions. Who was the other one?
The Gorilla.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
That is better than my answer.
Fantasy Baseball League.
That is better than my answer, which is Larry Nance. That's the Gorilla is way better.
I forgot that Larry Nance was even a son. I always remember
Larry Nance Senior, not Junior.
Well, Senior was on. I remember him being on the Cavs, right?
He was traded to the Cavs.
Okay.
I think for Kevin Johnson. Wait, why are we on basketball?
Because it's opening night in basketball.
Let's get into some baseball. This is this day in baseball history for October 18th. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. What a show we're doing. October 18th, 1950. After spending a half century managing in the major leagues, Connie Mack retires as the manager of the Philadelphia A's. And by the way, this is him at spring training in 1950, still wearing the suit, which is amazing. The 87-year-old manager who has the most wins and losses in the game's history will be replaced by Jimmy Dykes after compiling a 3,731 and 3,948 record, which is absolutely unbelievable. A 486 record in his 50 years in the dugout.
He can't even be 500. Come on. God, what a loser. Retiring at 80, what? 87?
87.
I'll be nice. I was going to say something vulgar, but I won't.
I can't imagine doing, well, yeah, I'm only 2 years into the 50 part, but I can't imagine like managing baseball for 50 years. That's insane. Unbelievable.
So 87 in human years is how many in Kevin years?
Yeah. What's the conversion? Jack, where's your conversion chart?
I guess he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he's kayfabing me.
Let me look it up real quick. It would be 3,242.
That was pretty close.
Very close.
I think my connection is going.
It's okay. Everybody's connection is out tonight. I think.
And I think Johnny Macier's. By his look, is like he's shaming the internet.
Yes.
Shame on you, internet. The internet will exist for another 60 years, but I'm sorry, 45. Made up when what's his name? Al Gore invented the internet, right?
Algorithm.
Very good.
Thank you. October 18th, 1960. This is another instance of ageism. 5 days after losing to the Pirates in Game 7 of the World Series, the Yankees fire Casey Stengel, believing he is too old to manage. During his 12-year tenure with the Bronx Bombers, the old professor compiled a 1,149 and 996 record, 623, while capturing 10 AL pennants and 7 world championships. I'm going to wait till Cowboy Jack comes back for this because Casey Stengel had one of the greatest quotes of all time to sum all this up.
I was waiting to tell everybody how old he is too. So I'm doing the math here. How old do you think he is in this photo?
I think he looks like, 61 in the shade.
Are we talking like, but Sparky Anderson looked like this at 44, to be honest.
Right. There's that great picture of him with Joyce DeWitt, and he's 44, and he
looks like he's as old as Casey Stengel here.
Yeah, he does not look Sparky. That's for darn sure. Yeah. So,
I guess maybe like 65 in this picture, 67.
If we want to go back to the Padre thing, something interesting was in that, and when I was looking at the list, it said that Gaylord Perry won a Cy Young with the Padres, which I didn't even recall.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Oh wow, look at
Mark Davis. Thank you, Jarrett.
Ooh. Okay, so Jack,
no, that's not his name.
Sorry. That's how I know him. So it's gonna be a hard habit to break.
That's how I used to know him.
So Casey Stengel got fired by the Yankees for being too old to manage. So we're trying to figure out his age here. I said 61, but I actually know the real one. But he looks a young 61 here. But he had one of the greatest quotes of all time, and it'll give it away. Okay, this was his quote: "Resigned, fired, quit, discharged, use whatever you damn please. I'll never make the mistake of being 70 again." Yep. Casey Stengel.
And then if you saw the preview for tonight's show, you saw he went right to the Mets the next year, or 62, I believe, right?
That's right.
Wow.
Man, for 4 more years. He made it to 19.
Wow. 70 years old, huh?
Yeah, he's 70 there. He made another 15 years too. Nice full life. Half of mine, but still a nice full life.
There you go.
Yeah, I love this picture. He's so emo.
Dude,
he's like that damn Mazeroski.
Yes, and you have to spell it this way. The old professor is not like PRO, it's PER.
What is that? A version of being a pervert?
Oh, this picture is great. It looks like he.
Well, we got you, Jack. Go for it. Wow, that's a delay.
Yep. How is it that I have the best connection?
That's insane.
Like
this is.
It looks like he was in a hurry.
Well, it looks like Jack is definitely not. I'm sorry, Mr. Number One in he doesn't have that right either. It's the Mr. Number One in the Fantasy Baseball League. He still doesn't have it right. Mr. Hamilton, can you fix that while you come back on, please?
This might go down as the greatest show of all time. All right, here we go.
I'm working on it. What's the next slide, Michael? I'm here.
Next slide.
Oh yeah.
October 18th, 1972. Now this involves two friends of the show. With runners on second and third base in Game 3 of the World Series, Johnny Bench strikes out looking with a full count when a trick play dupes him. After the manager, yes, Kevin.
I just want to make sure when you get to it, why don't you ask Angelo if he can tell who the pitcher is?
Oh, yes. Who is the pitcher?
So we said friends of the show, so I would be automatically inclined to say Raleigh Fingers.
There you go. I was like, look at that.
Nice.
I had to look at first. I'm like, I go see the mustache from here.
And it's funny because as I was filming the new video today for some upcoming content, I referenced friend of the show several times and realized we have a pretty big friend network of the show.
Yeah, which is great.
Yes.
Especially Jackie. Yeah.
So after the A's manager visits the mound and catcher Gene Tennis returns to his position, Red Slugger, believing he's going to get an intentional walk, and then Gene Tennis sits down and is fooled when he throws a fastball right on the outside corner, getting him strike three. Actually, this wasn't the end of the inning, but it was one of those trick plays that kind of worked. This play would never happen today.
Oh yeah, because you can't do an intentional walk.
Yeah, they would have to say they would just walk him. And so like even this motion of like, hey,
who did you say the batter was? Is that Pete?
No, that's Johnny Bench.
Friend of the show. Sorry, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying he was on base or something because I was like, all right, Gene Tennis is there.
Yeah. So second and third.
Gotcha. I missed that. I thought you were saying Bench was one of the base runners. I'm sorry.
Oh. So another friend of the show.
Oh yeah.
After homering in his last at bat yesterday and drawing a walk in his first at bat, Reggie Jackson hits 3 more on each of the first pitch he sees in the Yankees' 8-4 victory over the Dodgers in the Bronx, giving him 3 homers on 3 consecutive pitches. Mr. October's heroics in Game 6 of the Fall Classic assures the team of their 21st World Championship and first since 1962. Oh,
what?
Sorry.
Oh,
I went to put the man formerly known as Jack in, and then it switched
me out. I'm like, I'm the only one here the whole time. Come on.
Yeah. So dropping bombs. Dropping
me. Don't you drop me?
Jack was here and then he was gone. This is one for the books. One for the books.
Much like October 18, 1977 was definitely one for the books.
Yeah, that was
nice segue. Nice segue.
One of the greatest performances in baseball history, honestly.
Yeah.
This how he earned the nickname Mr. October. Part of the reason why he earned the nickname Mr. October, not Mr. December, as Mr. Number 1 in fantasy baseball likes to describe him.
Yes, Jack in the box.
You almost got it right. The Mr. Number 1 in the fantasy baseball league. What is that man's nickname?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Mr. October, baby.
Oh, now you
tried
to
Mr. October. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Again?
Hit the bell. I mean, I feel like we've already gone 15 rounds.
This show is getting out. Everybody's internet connection is
I'm trying
getting
to put over Reggie's performance here because it was fantastic.
Yeah. It was one for the books. One for the
and
books.
He beat the Dodgers. That makes it even better. Oops. What?
There you go. Whoops. Yes. So
people are celebrating talking about Mr. October. I heard it. Woo!
All right.
Yeah.
October 18th, 2004, after 5 hours, 49 minutes, and 471 pitchers, the Red Sox outlast the Yankees 5-4 in Game 5 of the league championship. Boston DH David Ortiz, who is the first player in baseball history to hit 2 walk-off home runs during the postseason, ends the longest game in American League Championship history at 1:22 a.m. with 2 out single, scoring Johnny Damon from second in the 14th inning at Fenway Park. Unfortunately, Ed, this was not a a perfect series for the Yankees, but this one was actually looking back at 2004. There was a lot of fun during this. This was a very intense series. Yeah,
we went from the highest of the Yankees to like the lowest point of the Yankees right there.
Yeah, and then
what a wonderful series. As much as I'm not a fan of that team who won that game, but my gosh, that's just great baseball.
Yeah, it was a fantastic series, and then the Cardinals got there and then they promptly got swept by the Red Sox. And it's like, it was a crazy series. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was a tough one. But again, it's great baseball. The 2004. So
we're not all the Mr. Number One in the fantasy baseball league. We can't win everything.
Exactly. Can't win them all. So this is an interesting one. On October 18th, 2010, the Mariners hire Eric Wedge to be the team's new manager, Seattle's 7th skipper since 2003. The former Cleveland Indians boss out of baseball last season, spending 7 seasons in the Indians dugout, replaces Darren Brown, filling in on an interim basis for Don Wakamatsu. Cowboy Jack Durango, Don Wakamatsu from
I'm sorry.
Arizona State University.
There you go.
Michael, you know why I didn't answer? No. You didn't refer to him as his proper nickname. Mr. Number One in the Fantasy Baseball League. Where did Don Wakamatsu go to college? I'm trying to give you the
answer. Arizona State University. Can you guys not hear me?
You're good.
This is the greatest show of all time.
I left work early for this. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Kev.
So
we're live, pal. We're live.
That's all right. I'm having a great time. I need another one of these beers. Let me tell you.
This is the greatest show ever. Okay, so yes, Ed, thank you. Thank you, Adam. Yes, it's.
I mean, I'm laughing.
Yes, my hair is officially graying over. So my hair is officially as gray as Eric Wedge's a goatee. Is that a goatee or what is that there?
Eric Wedge is like our internal selves right now. That expression.
So this is this funny part. So I actually remember watching Don Wakamatsu play for Arizona State when I started going to games there. Like right out of, I just met my friend Kevin, who was a big Arizona State fan. So I remember Don Wakamatsu being catcher for them, and then he eventually played for Texas as well. And I think they kept him around. He wasn't like a great player or anything, but they actually kept him around. He was the catcher for Charlie Huff. He was the only person that would catch Charlie Huff, the knuckleballer. And yes, we would keep drinking. The show will get better, right?
You don't tell me. I do anyway.
So the really sad part about when Don Wakamatsu got fired from the Mariners, he's actually Don Wakamatsu was born to a Japanese American iron worker. And then he had an Irish American dental assistant mother. So he was like the very first baseball player with Japanese descent. Okay. So when did they fire him? On Japanese Heritage Night at Safeco Field. Ooh, ouch. That's smart. Oh. And if that wasn't enough, look what we have next. Baseball trivia. Yay.
All right. Well, Mr. Number One, the Fantasy Baseball League, reported to us that his internet is down and he's restarting his router.
Oh, okay.
It's okay because he's going to get both these questions right anyway.
Yes. Well, so we'll wait till it gets in here. So
yeah, sidebar. I'm sure we have plenty of sidebar.
We definitely have a sidebar.
Oh, we do.
So go ahead, Kevin. Fire away.
What?
Anything that you want to know. Give me something.
Wait, what? You thought we got something? It's like going to be like.
No, I want to tell you this, but so we actually have something special at the end of the show. It's unfortunately some bad news, but it actually turns into some great news. And it's actually there was a passing, but it's definitely one of those things that you have to stay till the end, because where I take it, you'll never guess.
Michael Mondragon.
Yes, sir.
Am I allowed to ask? Is there an update on the Radiant Beer Company live?
Oh, so yeah, I will update. So we actually had a technical snafu where we actually lost the audio from the event itself, and so we had to get some side audio from another camera. I am going to post that because I feel like everybody wants to see that show, and I will put that together, I promise. But the unfortunately, the actual great audio, I have no idea where it is. So it was lesson learned, but I promised to post it because it actually was a very fun show. And Kevin Lyon basically had, and Angelo will tell you this, the Road Warrior Pop. And he was a fan favorite that night, right, Angelo?
It was the Road Warrior Pop. It was a 1990 Hulk Hogan pop. Like the only thing missing was the ballpark tan, brother. But that was a hot crowd in Anaheim.
They were hot for Kevin, is what they were hot for.
Got it bad. That's
like all of us every day, though, Kev.
They see what we see all the time, and we took it for granted.
I mean, to be fair, it is a home game because I was at Radiant. It's more or less like a home game.
Yeah. Literally home game.
Yeah,
it's your second home.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, this is interesting. Multiple internet issues per Comcast and 2 other sources. Yeah.
My AT&T's been wonderful tonight, so thank you, AT&T. I thought I'd never say that, but thank
you. Yeah. I rarely say that.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So.
Wow, Cowboy Jack's router is taking a while here. Hey, let me give you a partial score from tonight's game. Philadelphia 2.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2-0 Philly in San Diego, the bottom of the 7th. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely going to be a fun. I actually this is going to be very competitive, actually, and
it's a very interesting series.
Very interesting series. I would have never expected the Phillies to get this far.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's almost like the Royals in like 2014, which brings back
that's a very good comparison for sure.
Not good memories, brother. Very bad memories, brother. For the Angels. Yes. It's the old how you finish, brother.
Why AT&T? Why?
I'm like not weighing AT&T for a change, so I love it.
Yes, exactly. And Angelo, you always have like spectacular internet, so I think it's Ghost in the Machine.
I guess so.
You want to do plugs?
Yeah, let's.
You think like we've been doing this for 128 weeks? We can just talk about whatever. We're just like.
Yeah. So, all right. So, let's.
I actually do have a question for you. What is the hat?
Oh, so this is a team that no longer is around anymore. It's the Pulaski Yankees.
Oh, wow, the Pulaski Yankees. Nice.
Yeah, they're no longer around anymore. They got they got reduced, and I actually got the hat because it was like $5, and it's like. Nice. It's like a new era hat. It's like really nice, and it's got that old logo on it. So like the Pulaski Yankees.
They were around for a long time, from what I recall.
Yeah,
like a single A, the New York Penn League, I think it was called. I think it was like a single A league. So I was going, what is that Yankee hat? Like,
it's I just love having these hats. I mean, this will obviously never be around anymore. So so
what the deal?
All right, so let's just jump into trivia. Let's just do it. Let's test your baseball knowledge. Let's do it. We want to hear you in the chat.
We don't need to test the Mr. Number One of the Fantasy Baseball League's knowledge because we know he knows all. Obviously.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So here we go.
Oh, no.
This Hall of Famer. Now, this was actually, we were supposed to do this last week, and I'm going on 128. We're 129 now, but I'm going with 128. This Hall of Famer hit exactly 128 career home runs. And who is he? Here are your choices. And I want you all to know these are not adult film stars. These are actual Hall of Famers that we're going to be putting up here. Is it Kiki Kyler? Is it Minnie Minoso?
Whoa.
Is it Cristobal Torriente?
Wow.
Is it Mule Suttles? Is it Heine Manouche? Or is it, and this is actually a Hall of Famer, Candy Cummings?
What do you want to wait for Mr. Number One?
Yeah. You might have to see it on the replay.
Oh my gosh. This is the greatest group of names I think I've ever seen.
What a field.
I couldn't throw this away. This is too good.
Oh, we have 3 different answers so far. I like it.
There you go. Minnie the Moocher. Nice. Actually, Minnie the Moocher goes back to the Blues Brothers, the Chicago, and it goes back to my beer. There you go.
Isn't that another Beastie Boys reference? Minnie the Moocher? You know, Minnie the Moocher rhyme? Come on, Cowboy. Mr. Number One in the Fantasy Baseball League.
Yeah, where is?
I don't know.
Where is he?
I wish he'd at least be in the chat. He's,
Angelo, who do you got on this one?
Man, so many opportunities here with the nicknames of this lineup. Just to name a few, want to touch the Heine Manouche. We got to keep the basketball theme of tonight's show, Kiki Vandeweghe.
Oh, nice.
Bravo.
Or for the drinkers out there, Moscow Mule Suttles.
Yeah, yes. There you go.
But my final answer tonight will be Minnie Minoso.
Oh, there you go. 128 career home runs. Who you got, Kevin?
Minnie's a pretty good guess, but I don't know if he played enough here. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's go with Cotton Candy Cummings. Yeah. I
like it.
That's the cleanest I can go with that joke.
Yeah, for real.
Gotta be clean. Keep it clean, brother.
And the answer is Kiki Kyler.
All right, Kiki.
Yeah, so he's in the Chicago Cubs Hall of Fame, 4-time National League stolen base leader, World Series champion in that famous year when they had that big drought. He was actually a very, very good player. And I've seen his name around mostly because he's always associated with the Cubs. And
so the Pirates was just as long seeing here. And Bubblebug nailed it. Very good.
Yeah.
It's like,
great job.
It's like Mr. Number One in the Fantasy Baseball League would have gotten that.
Yeah.
Like the MVP for a reason,
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah,
and again, you look at those numbers, and even like there's guys with 2,300 hits who haven't made the Hall of Fame since then. Which is, we definitely go on a side tangent on that while I wait to see if that other guy shows up, Mr. Hamilton.
All right, so let's do question number 2. This Hall of Famer pitcher has exactly 128 career losses. Who is he? Here are your choices. Is it Whitey Ford? Is it Lefty Gomez? Satchel Paige? And although I think I put it Statchel. I am off my own game. Is it Statchel Paige? Is it Bob Lemon?
I'm sorry. I know it's not Satchel Page.
Yes, it's not. It's definitely not Satchel Page, but if he's a Satchel Page, Bob Lemon, Addie Joss, or Jack Chesborough. Chesborough.
I like to play chess, bro. Jack likes to play chess, bro. Now being formerly known as Cowboy Jack Durango.
Oh, look at this! Already
there you go.
getting creative with it.
Very good.
So this Hall of Fame pitcher has exactly 128 career losses. Who is he?
Who is this guy? Who is this? We have MVP and Ian agreeing on Bob Lemon. All right. Uh-oh.
Yes.
All about business.
Well, Angelo, what do you got?
So I'm gonna go with it's not a purse, it's a satchel page.
It's a satchel page.
Wow, a lot of Bob Lemons out here. A lot of love for Bob Lemon. We have Bob Newhart Lemon. Well, I was making I play chess, bro, which I don't personally because I'm way too old for that. I'm gonna go with Jack Chess, bro.
Okay, all right. Jack is not here, so yes, great minds think alike for sure.
Let's see how they do on this one.
All right, so here is the answer. It is Bob Lemon.
Yeah, let's go.
Very
good. And Lemon was the song that when I got out of U2, that when they did that song called Lemon, I was kind of done with them. That's a long way. That's a very, 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 very deep reference.
Yeah.
Yep. And so Bob Lemon, 7-time All-Star. Again, it's like one of those. He's a Cleveland Guardians. I love that because we can't say the former name, but he was also I think more known for being a manager as well. So his managerial record
is long though, but he did manage he took over the Yankees in '78 when they won the World Series, so he has that for sure. And I do like that he pitched a no-hitter on my birthday in 1948, which would have been my I'll get back to you. I don't know what year. I can't remember. 70? Maybe 70. I'll say 70. Why not?
Yeah, because I think us growing up, we knew him as the manager of these teams, but he had a really stellar Major League Baseball career.
Yeah, so was it him and Warren Spahn?
Bob Feller.
Sorry, him and Bob Feller.
Bob Feller, yeah. Yeah. And then he was coming up. He was always with those Yankee teams.
Yeah.
So
I forgot about the passing. Yes, I can't wait to see where you go with this one.
Oh, this is a great question that Ed brings up. Are they going to change the Hall of Fame plaques to Guardians? They've actually made mistakes on the plaques and they've never changed them. So that's very interesting that they might. But no, I don't know. I would think to myself that would be. Why is this thing not going? There we go. Even the production part of the show is like going crazy. So I would think to myself, like, you're kind of changing history if that's the case, if you change it. I mean, you can say that like the name changed at a certain time, but it's like, that's where it gets tricky. It's like, that's just on a personal note. It's like, they weren't the Guardians back then. They are now.
Right.
So like, yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
You guys anything in football? They're going to change anybody who's on the Washington Redskins. They're going to change it to the Washington Commanders.
Right? Yeah,
I think it all stays. It's got to all stay.
Yeah, because it's like if
part of history.
Right. If they play the footage from back then, it's not going to say they're going to do a voiceover like Commanders. Every time they say it, they dub over it.
Bob Feller pitching for the Cleveland Guardians.
Yes, he never pitched for the Guardians.
He did now.
Well, so let's do this one. Okay, so let's end with this. This is actually a fun one. Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to a Hall of Famer, Bruce Sutter, known for being with the Cubs initially. He eventually went to the Cardinals. That's where he probably had his greatest success. And then he was actually a reliever for the Braves. That's right. And yeah, he was from the Braves from 85 and 86 and actually again in 88. But his glory years were 81 through 84 with the Cardinals. And I remember Bruce Sutter. My friend was a big Chicago Cubs fan, and this was in the late 70s. And so like I remember watching him play. It was like one of my first baseball games I can kind of remember. That he was like a big deal, and it was like kind of learning about like how relievers came in, and it's like, oh, when he gets in the game, the game's over basically type of deal. I'm like, oh wow. So rest in power, Bruce Sutter. Yes, and I'm so glad that people remember him, and Ed remembers him, relates Fireman. So thank you for bringing that up. Yes,
I was waiting for that softball in case it came.
Yeah, it's super softball because relievers used to be known as firemen, and because they came in and put out the fire. But actually, relievers were different in that era because relievers would go like 3 innings sometimes.
Yeah. He's one of the first ones. Like him and Raleigh Things were probably like the guys who ended up becoming what became saves, because that wasn't really a thing until around Sutter or like a Dan Quisberry in the early to mid 80s. Then the saves became way more of an actual stat that meant something.
So Kevin, I'm actually going to challenge that. Okay. And you're right. It's actually because we know it because it had so much prominence, right? So obviously, I mean, this is what we all remember. So this card, what is it? 81,
81 or 82.
Yeah.
I think
so. They used to get these awards, the Rolaids Fireman Award, and it was because Rolaids spells relief, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in just a second. But like they used to win these awards. In fact, if you go to Petco Park, they actually have on display Raleigh Fingers version of this,
friends
and also Trevor Hoffman as well. Yes, both friends of the show. Yeah. Trevor Hoffman, and Raleigh Fingers.
Trevor Hoffman's your friend, I guess.
Yeah, he's my personal. Right. Oh, yeah, and Goose Gossage as well. There you go. So, Sparky would get
Lyle.
Yeah,
Sparky Lyle.
Sparky Lyle, right? Exactly. So, that's interesting too. Yeah, he's wearing 42. There you go. That's see. This is where like Mariano Rivera, it's like they finally they retired that number because of Jackie Robinson. But it's like a lot of these players had like 42. It was like an iconic like reliever number. So for those who don't know about firemen, look how far this goes back. They used to call him that. And it goes back to the early 70s.
These names. You gotta go through these names here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
who's on the 73? It's Mike Marshall as an Expo, and who is that in the American League? That is
John Miller.
John Miller.
Yeah,
Terry Forster.
Terry Forster. Yes.
So, friends, let me tell you, if you have 50 minutes later, look up Terry Forster on the David Letterman show.
Exactly.
Michael Mondragon will tell you it's definitely worth looking into if you have these spare minutes. And is that Mike Marshall again as a Dodger? He won the Cy Young that year.
Yeah, Raleigh Eastwick, which no one talks about it. I remember that name totally. Bill Campbell.
You got the Mad Hungarian, Al Habrowski.
Mad Hungarian in there.
2 Rich Gossages there with a clean shaven Rich Gossage, not even a goose yet.
Yes. Yes, and Quisenberry in there, some amazing relievers in here, and
you only have 3 Hall of Famers out of this group, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Goose.
Oh yeah, it's Goose. I'm sorry, Rich Gossage.
Rich Gossage, yes.
And Raleigh Fingers.
Yeah,
because Quisenberry is not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, even and as that says. Bill Campbell, exactly. Let me I'll put this up.
There you go. Yeah, because look at that. Like Bill Campbell had back-to-back years fireman, but then again, we don't know how many saves they got. It might not be a lot of saves. It's not listed there.
Right. They were the top firemen, right?
One guy gets talked about being a great reliever for the Pirates is Kent DeColve, and he's not even
right. Exactly. That's a great one. And if you look here, look at the 72 card where it says 43 points. Wow. And there's 44 points in Sparky Lyle. So it's like they were kind of judged a little bit differently, I think. Can
I ask one more thing, Michael?
Sure.
For those who watched last week's show, there is a sex symbol on this board. Do you see it, Michael Mondragon? 1980, Tom Hume. There he is.
Tom Hume.
Last week's fighting packs. Looking as good as ever right there. In 1980.
So this is very interesting because these are cool cards, and it's like it goes back to the early 70s. This is where it started getting weird. Jeff Montgomery and Topps. This is where it started getting the hunky fireman calendar motif. So it got. That's why I'm glad they kind of did away with it, because they started making a mockery of it. How dare you, right? But I don't remember Jeff Montgomery why he was super over. But and probably just a young upstart.
He's probably the new Quisenberry.
He probably was.
I remember his name, but I don't remember him.
I don't remember him having any significance. So, but what I started thinking about was, wait a minute. Okay, Rolaids. I remember in the 70s, like heartburn, eating foods that had acidic things like milk of magnesia, Rolaids. That was like a big problem in the 70s, right? It was like you eat something and you have heartburn, you got all this problem, so you take all these different things. I'm like, Kevin, do you remember this being a huge thing like in the 70s? Like, right? And then
you know what? I couldn't do anything about this in the 1870s. What are you talking about? I didn't know this.
So Pepto-Bismol it was another one. Yes, right. Rolaids spells relief, exactly. But what I'm going to play you now,
oh my goodness,
brings it all home. Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
You know, it takes a lot to upset an easy-going guy like me. But tonight, I had meatballs, and they're laying here like hardballs, and the fettuccine feels like it'll be here next season. It's enough to give a guy an upset stomach.
Upset stomach? Pepto-Bismol. It coats, soothes, relieves.
Hey, I think I'll try a swig of this.
Billy, will you use a spoon?
Oh, no!
It's too bad the Mr. Number One in the Fantasy Baseball League is not here to see. That's wonderful. Thank you.
So I hated to take Bruce Suter's eulogy and take it to Pepto-Bismol, but somehow we did it. But
you know what, Michael, and that's great of you to do that, because I know the Cardinals in that early age of your life was your team. Bruce Sutter had to be probably one of your favorite players on that team, I would assume.
It definitely made it a lot easier to root for the Cardinals back then.
82 World Series winners over the Brewers.
Yeah, so
get your beers ready, Brewers, but the Cardinals.
Yes.
But more importantly, get your beers ready for Bruce Sutter.
Sutter. Exactly. Salud. And Yes, it was a beautiful commercial. Yes, it absolutely was. It was, and it's
I've never seen that.
Yeah, and it's I didn't realize because I'm like I can only remember the light beer one that they had, and I was like, oh my god, they had a Pepto Bismol one. It was almost exactly the same, but if not better, arguably just as good, if not better than the other ones. So yes, so. That is the show we had. That is the eventful show we had for you. If you like what we're doing, go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/beer baseball. Any support, you can support us for as low as $5 a month. And thank you so much to all of our Patreon supporters. We super appreciate you. Here's where we are on all the social media: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Jackie Martlin's favorite. Hey, it's funny. Guys, any last words before we sign off for this week?
Go ahead, Kev. You're up first.
Oh, I'm first. Apparently my last word, because you know what? The way this show's gone, I may not make it to next week. So I love you all. Ed, you're not in my will, just so you know out there. But tomorrow, I don't know where my cards are. I was looking behind me so I can find my cards. I'm going to try to do a pint and packs tomorrow. We'll see what time. I'll figure it out. I might be going to Radiant tomorrow because I've not been there for a week. So they probably think I'm dead, to be honest. So, but I'll be doing a pint and packs this week. I would ask Mr. Number One in the Fantasy Baseball League if we're doing a show on Fidel Castro on Sunday. That's the running gag that we're never going to do that show.
Right.
But maybe we'll do it Sunday at 6 p.m. Let me just throw that out there. 6 p.m. Pacific, that is. Angelo, what do you got on Saturday?
Saturday, another edition of Rip and Review premiering 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. This week, I'll be opening up 2022 Topps Fire Baseball.
Oh.
Fire!
So is it fire or is it not? Only one way to find out. Tune in. Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Angelo, you've gotten some nice.
I've been on a hot streak. I've been on a hot streak as of late.
Hopefully you're on fire.
Will the hot streak continue with Topps Fire this weekend? We'll find out.
That's cool. That's one product I never got into. I would always see it, but I would always catch it late. So it's
not for everybody. You know, it's not for everybody. It's a retail exclusive product. So, yeah, I mean, I wanted to rip some for the channel, so that'll be this Saturday.
Yeah, I look forward to it. When I say I didn't get into it, it would not because it was personal. It was like I would always miss the window of it because I would always get
it's easy to miss. Yeah,
it would just be up here and it would just disappear. I'm like, oh, I missed it again, and it's just one of those ones I would always miss.
And if David didn't see Angelo's show on Saturday, that's up on the Baseball Brew Crew YouTube. Those cards he had,
my god.
The logo fractor.
I was like, what is this? And you literally had to order it online only from Topps, or you had to go to the MLB store in New York City, but he somehow got a hold of it. Those are beautiful cards. You have a few minutes, go to YouTube and check them out. There's some nice
and cards. And it was great because I was able to get it, on the Topps website, paying the MSRP for it. I mean, now those boxes are going for double, triple the price on eBay.
I believe it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do they have autographs in them? And I'm sure they do, but
there are autographs in the logo factor. Yes. So I saw someone pulled
the packs, though. You said,
yeah,
right?
Somebody pulled the Bobby Witt Jr. Short print autograph.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
That was on. I believe that was on. Wait, was that on If Sports Cards top 10 pulls of the week?
Okay.
Possibly.
There's a lot of logo factor pulled on that. On this past week's episode. So.
Wow. Incredible. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. It was a very eventful show. Hey, we stuck it out. We got through it. We powered through it. I think it's definitely a memorable show. So we will be here next Tuesday with another Baseball Brew Crew podcast. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next Tuesday. Good night.